West side, I'm triple gold. Yeah, picture me rolling with some Dayton's on a Benz. I got no love for you niggas, ain't no need to be friends. Included you in my vision, thought you wanted to win. Cut you out, I tore it down and built it over again. Shit ain't stopping, I'ma pop it till the day is the end. Made myself in the beginning, then I made me again. When it's over, ice my shoulder, I ain't making amends. Play that trick in CeeLo Green, let it blow in the wind. I'm smoking better than I ever did. Gas prices just dropped, guess who got it in? Come get a fill up while the price right. In the dark, I'm shining like a night light. Cutting snow cap, the weed whiter than ice spice. Like Mike, what I say when they ask how I'm trying to ball. Y'all thinking Calvin Cambridge, but I went bald and all. Long story short, I'm never folding, but niggas still wishing and hoping. Picture me rolling, shining when you see me outside. I be chain smoking side, got me out of my mind. She be calling, trying to kick it, but it's hard to find time. Wake up in the morning, thank God, and then grind. Yeah, I don't pop pills, can you picture me rolling? 4K still, can you picture me rolling? Undeveloped film, can you picture me rolling? Fuck a record deal, can you picture me? Picture me, you niggas tickle me. Ain't fucking with my baby pictures, is you kidding me? Triple gold, made Dayton daily, I'm back in that mode. Before the summer's over, match me, I smoke out the bowl, make it roll. In the beginning, shit was going slow. Pack drop, this growing wings, come get it for it's gone. Check the mail, break a box like I'm Donkey Kong. Did a reel, made a sale before I up the post. Phone ringing, where you at? I'm on the way to you. Out the trunk, I made a killing, I know Ray Carruth. You can't dunk if you need me to throw the alley-oop. Never seen a meal, but it's coming soon, I found the loop. Went to Muse, in the dark you see my jewelry gleam. Had to make some chicken soup, them niggas sick of me. I'm back together, niggas wanna see me broken. Of course I had to triple my golden. Picture me rolling, shining when you see me outside. I be chain smoking side, got me out of my mind. She be calling, trying to kick it, but it's hard to find time. Wake up in the morning, thank God, and then grind. Yeah, I don't pop pills, can you picture me rolling? 4K still, can you picture me rolling? Undeveloped film, can you picture me rolling? Fuck a record deal, can you picture me? West side, I'm so motherfucking triple gold. Niggas hoped it was over, but in my mind, we just getting started.
Oscar Mike Radio is a proud podcast partner of Wreaths Across America Radio, heard every Thursday at 11 a.m. and Sunday at 8 a.m. Eastern. They're also big supporters of the nonprofit I Got Your Six, Two Lives at Once. And with every Wreath you sponsor through Oscar Mike Radio, $5 goes back to this great organization dedicated to making a difference in the lives of veterans, law enforcement, firefighters, and first responders battling PTSD. Two Lives at Once pairs these brave men and women together with dogs rescued from kill shelters. In this way, two lives are saved at the same time by saving each other. Donate now. Go to wreathsacrossamerica.org/Oscar Mike Radio to help. That's wreathsacrossamerica.org/Oscar Mike Radio.
Met you, there was peace unknown. I set out to get you with a fine-tooth comb. I was soft inside. There was something going on.
Monotony. It comes in all shapes and sizes. Dull, tedious, just plain boring. But what is this? A contender, perhaps? Something unboring by the looks of it. jabs right at dull, an uppercut to tedium, something that keeps you on your toes, keeps your head on a swivel, a knockout punch to your old, boring workouts. Welcome to Fight Camp.
Can anybody out there hear me? Hear me? 'Cause I just wanna see.
Get ready! Woo! We on tour and we're doing it better than anybody else alive. Now, Buddy Landell, it's so hard for me to sit back here in this studio looking at a guy out here hollering my name when last year I spent more money on Spilt liquor.
Every bar's holy, straight divinity. Great stability with ancient wizardry. God ghost writing on the page after I prayed, he visits me. My frame is spiritually plateauing when angels lifted me.
Welcome to Turnbuckles and Spilt Liquor Podcast. My name is Lito. I'm your host with our co-host, Sinister One Productions. What's going on, Sinister? How you doing?
Man, I'm ready to go, bruh. I'm ready to go.
I already know.
19 days. 19 days.
Yeah, man. It's Turnbuckles and Spilt Liquor Podcast. What is your podcast doing? That's what we asked everybody, you know what I mean? We want to know. What's your podcast doing? You see what we doing.
Mm-hmm.
You see what we doing. We got a whole network of different pods. You know what I mean?
Coming off of one podcast, going right into another. That's how we do. You don't see other what other podcast can say they do that?
Facts.
Not many.
That's the truth. That's the truth. Sister, how you feeling tonight, man? Where you at with your number, your mental health?
Man, I'm an 8. I got an event coming up Friday. Karaoke first Friday at the residency bar that I do. I'm blessed to have this every first Friday of the month. But in the past week, as you guys saw, I posted a video of me with Bluey and Butch dancing. Kevin was talking about it, and after getting that post up, bro, 4 events booked.
Dang. Word.
Simple as that. Simple as that.
Word. That's what's up,
you know what I'm saying? 4 events booked. I'm straight. So if you was watching Sin One Productions page or you was watching my page, you saw me put, because I like to put up, a lot of people talk, a lot of DJs and people talk a lot of game. So when I get booked, I created that banner that you see when I'm booked and people go on my site and say, hey, I want to hire Keith for this or Sin One Productions. They go right on there and there's a thing, boom, booked for that date. So not only does that tell people I'm booked on that date, it also lets people know that I'm working.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I'm not out here, faking the stuff like your boy DJ Pisto. He's out here working,
Yeah.
I'm on his TikTok. I follow him. He's out here steady working,
Yeah. Shout out DJ Pisto. Pisto, that's my homie.
So we doing it, man. We doing it out here. And I don't know why my dog, she's wilding right now. She's been outside. I know why she's wilding. She wants some of that Hunter's mix because I usually share peanuts with her. But I'm not giving her any tonight. No, I'm all set. That's all.
Nah.
For me.
Sorry,
down to the bottom of the bucket.
Yeah.
Oh, you know what? I said I was an 8, but if I had to roll back the clock to last Friday for Smackdown, I was like a 3. And I was a 3 because Popeyes didn't piss me off, bro. Popeyes went out here and they said they got boneless chicken tenders in the flavors of garlic parm and to compete with Wingstop.
Which they can't compete with Wingstop.
To compete with, but you know what I said it's Popeyes. You know what I'm saying? You representing the hood. Let me go down and see what Popeyes is doing here. And you know what, bro? It was almost like Popeyes didn't even send someone out to their competition to even try to try to match or get close. You know what I'm saying? Man, these Popeye's garlic parmesan tenders were so trash. like I'm like, how you think you can't come for Wingstop and then throw out that weak garbage? Come on, you know about the garlic parm rub chicken tenders, right, from Wingstop?
Yeah.
You got to send somebody out and investigate and do a taste test or something. You can't. Look, when I buy a Wingstop garlic parm and open the box up, the box has got crumbs of Parmesan just littered.
And it has like this little Parmesan oil that's like in the bottom of the...
Popeyes was like, you know when your mom used to make that burger with just plain old bread and the ketchup seeping through it and try to say it's McDonald's, like the old Eddie Murphy skit? It was a travesty. Popeyes should be ashamed of themselves for trying to come against. Stop it. That was look. I'll be back to Wingstop. That was horrible. Popeyes, you didn't messed up.
That's hilarious.
You done messed up. Popeyes gets the you effed up award. You know when dude was questioning Kane, he effed up, right?
Or the congratulations, you played yourself. that's the DJ Khaled. Congratulations, you played yourself.
Horrible, bro. I was so when you're really hungry for something. And I got home to watch SmackDown. I'm like, man, I hope Popeyes. I went through drive-through, got it home. I'm sitting down, ready to get into SmackDown, and I opened up the box and I was like, "Are you kidding me, bro?" Look, I could have been eating.
I also encourage you to try the lemon pepper chicken sandwich. I don't know if you've ever had that.
At Wingstop, I've had it. Their chicken sandwich beats Popeye's chicken sandwich.
They killing all these chicken sandwiches around, bro. They give you the ranch, the cup of ranch to go with it. You talking about a good chicken sandwich? It's like perfectly. I don't know. Like, they're killing it.
They broke my feelings. Popeyes hurt my feelings Friday night. I was so
they're killing
mad.
It, man.
I was so mad. I'm like, how you think you coming for the crown and you want to put out?
They're not, bro. They're not. I don't even eat Popeyes like that no more. Which I didn't even eat a lot of it anyway. But if I ever wanted chicken, I would go. If it wasn't Popeyes, or Buffalo Wild Wings, or I would go. If it's a Friday night and say me and my wife want something to eat, and I'm like, man, I want some chicken, I'll order Wingstop and get that lemon pepper rub. They deliver that thing. As soon as you open it up, you see all that lemon pepper oil at the bottom of that thing, like they done drenched it.
And here's a sad thing. Here's a sad thing too. You know whose nuggets are better than Popeyes?
Who?
The Wendy's saucy nugs.
Oh, my wife loved those. I've never had them, but my wife loves the saucy nuggets.
They get your napkins ready because they mess up.
And she liked the lemon pepper ones. That's the one she ordered.
Their garlic parm and their lemon pepper was better than Popeyes. Wendy's spicy nugs were better than Popeyes. I'm saying that right. I'm on the record.
That's
on
crazy.
The record. Yep.
That's crazy. I had no clue.
The Wendy's spicy nugs, though, they give you so much sauce that they should be giving you like a side of rice or something. Ask your wife that. I'm pretty sure she'll tell you, yeah, they should.
Because whenever I buy them for it, they be extra saucy. I be like, gee. You ain't even got to tell these people that you want them wet. They already wet.
So where you at for your mental health?
Man, I was gonna save this for Thursday. But I'm probably a 6 this week.
But you could change by Thursday.
Yeah. Had some things happen this weekend that was good and bad. And kind of threw me off my. You know how you feel like you're on, you're rising, and you're like, man, I'm getting better at this. I'm getting better at this. I'm getting better at this, and then something happens, and normally you don't let it throw you off, but this particular day or this particular moment threw you off, and you feel like it pushed you back some steps. Yeah, man. And I've been trying ever since that day. I've been trying to, I guess, get myself back together, if that makes sense.
Right.
Like Thursday night was awesome. Not Thursday night, but Saturday night was awesome. Aries was in town. I got tickets to come see him and Andy. So went out there, had a great time. Great time with me and the fellas. It don't even matter where they are. If they are ever in Boston and I'm there, I get tickets, bro. So even if I gotta fly out, we might have to like.
He's a funny dude too.
So you can meet him.
I know. Yep, I know. Felicia's in the chat. She says, "Happy Tuesday, Devin. Get the tables." Oh shit! I didn't put that topic in here, but that's in the TNA. Yeah, that should be in the TNA. That Matt Hardy Dudley Boys final match.
Yeah. But yeah, before that, I had a situation that kind of threw me for a loop for a little bit, and it took my wife to get me back where I needed to be mentally. In that moment, I was somewhere else. But I'll save that for Thursday. But outside of that, just working, bro. Working and yeah. Working and that's it, bro. Working and that's it. Getting ready for this first time trip on this cruise. I ain't never been on no boat before. Black man on a boat, man. You know what I'm saying? I don't know.
It's fun. It's fun. It's fun.
Nah, I know it is. I know it's gonna be fun.
So, what kind of cruise you going on?
Royal Caribbean.
Oh, I went on them. So here's a funny story. I won a cruise. I won a free cruise.
Oh, word.
To the Caribbean. And at that time, I was a young dude. I was a player. Well, I wasn't a player because I was single, but I had lady friends. I was young. I was in my 20s, late 20s, and at that time I had 3 girls that I was talking to, and I won this cruise. And one of those girls was my baby's, who ended up being my baby's mother, and there was two other chicks. But I didn't want to ruin my relationship, my friendship with the 3 chicks by taking one and not picking. You know what I'm saying? So I took my boy Eric. I took my boy Eric. He's white. I took him with me.
Yeah.
And we went down to the Caribbean on this cruise out of Florida, right? Bruh. We was on the boat, no play. We was in the nightclub, and towards the end of the trip, there was these 2 black girls that I had met and was chatting with, and we was at the bar, was talking, and the girl we was talking, and all of a sudden she's like, "We thought you was gay," and she's like, "We never seen no 2."
Oh, because you was with your boy.
Before. Yeah, so she's like, "Everybody thinks you gay." I was like, "What?" She's like, "The whole cruise." She said, "Everybody on this boat," because when you on a boat for a week, you know what I'm saying. A boat might be big, but community-wise, it's small.
Yeah. So,
man, I was like, I went and told my boy Eric. He's like, "What?" I was like, "Yo, they think we gay. They think we're a couple, bro." He's like, "What?" He went out there, was drinking, he started dancing with the 2 black girls. If I had him on this show, we would be lying. But here's the funny thing about this trip real quick. I took this trip to the Caribbean, and this was my first time realizing who Bill Gates was. When we went to the Caribbean, the whole area on Saturday ended up being locked down. No planes could fly in or out. And I asked the dude at the hotel, I said, hey, what's going on? He said, yeah, this guy, Bill Gates, he owns Windows. He's getting married. He locked down all the airspace so nobody could fly in and out and get pictures. And that was my first experience with Bill Gates. So we stayed at the pool all day. And I met this cowboy, this white dude. He was a cowboy. And he had this badass wife, and they was on their honeymoon. And he was in the pool, and he had his cowboy hat on. He was thick. Big dude, nice guy, super nice guy. But my boy Eric is Irish. He was Irish, right? And he said to this dude from Texas, he said, hey, where's your sunblock? And he said in his Texas accent, he said, I don't need no sunblock. I'm from Texas. I deal with the heat there. And you know how they have the bartenders and stuff at the pool? And the bartender told the kid at the pool, he's like, hey, this heat's different. It's different here.
Yeah.
You're closer to the... Oh, y'all can't tell me. Don't you know about a day later, his wife was at the pool by herself. I'm like, yo, where's your husband? Sun poisoning.
He got burned.
He had sun poisoning.
Sun poisoning.
He got sun poisoning. Yeah, his ass was messed up. I was like, whoa.
I mean, he was out there too long.
He was way too long. And then I had a money bat land on me, and the Caribbean cab driver. That's good luck, man. You ever see a money bat?
Hell nah.
You never? Okay. You ever see a moth in your house?
Yeah.
Multiply that moth by 100 times.
Oh, it's big like that?
And the shit landed on me. I was running, and the man said, "That's good luck. You coming into money. That's a money bat." If anybody here is watching, Google money bat, and when you Google money bat and see the size of a money bat, Google it and look up the picture, because most of the times when you see the pictures, they always have you the comparison. Google money bat, and it's a moth, and they're in Jamaica, they're in the Caribbean.
Damn, that mug huge.
That shit
like
landed on my back of my neck. It landed on the back of my... It was hard. It was like, I was like, boom. And I looked around and I seen the antennae.
Yo.
Money bat. Google it.
Yeah, I see it. It's in the Bahamas, yeah.
Yes. Yep.
You probably can't. There you go.
Them shits is big, bro.
Do they bite, or are they harmless?
They're moths. They're plants. They eat little bugs.
They're moths, but they're just big as hell.
They're huge, man. I was running.
I'm sure. Don't let me see one. I'm out.
and down there in the Bahamas, right? That was the first time I ever did the gypsy cab. I was mad as hell. You know when you get a cab, but it's you don't know, and then they stop and pick somebody else up and stop pick. I'm like, bruh.
What's going on here?
Fucking packed the cab with like 6 of us. I already gave the dude my $5.
I'm not going. I'm not going to. I will be like local. I'm not traveling all around Bahamas.
So where's your cruise going to? Where?
So it starts in Florida. So we got to fly to Florida. We're gonna go to Disney for like a day, just to go to the Magic Kingdom. And
that's a tease.
I know, but I mean, you know me, I don't really ride rides for real. So like, you know what I mean? This is really like Disney's really for my wife. You know what I'm saying? And the friends that we're going with. But and then we'll get on the next day. We'll get on the next morning rather. We'll get on the boat, and I think we're only on there for like maybe a day or so.
Mm-hmm.
And then we'll be over Bahamas for 2 days or 3 days or something like that. Then we'll go over to Coco Cay Island.
Oh my God! If you see a money bat, I'm gonna be dying when if you come back and tell me.
I'm gonna take a picture. I'm gonna have my phone.
I hope you come on this show in a week or two. And you got
Like,
you
yo, I seen a money bag, yo.
Money bag.
That mug was huge. I'm gonna be like, as soon as I seen one, I'm like, that's a money bag.
Baby, that's what Keith was talking about. Baby, that's what Keith was talking about.
Yeah. Money bag.
It's a nice time in the Bahamas. It's a real nice time.
Just trying to get away for a minute, man.
Everything is a contest. So like when you go to a restaurant, the restaurant across the street is trying to pull you away and offer you. That's how it was when we went. You know, everybody's competing against each other, and don't go to the bad parts. They'll let you know which parts are the bad parts and which parts are the. Don't go to that area because you may not be back.
Yeah, I already know. That's why I said, bro. They're not about to. I'm gonna be before anybody try to move. I'm like, whoa, hold on. Before y'all try to go anywhere, let's make sure we know where we going. Like, let's go together.
Yeah.
You
Mm-hmm.
know what I'm saying? Because I don't want to get over there and because I know me and I get to whooping somebody's ass and I get stuck in the Bahamas.
And they beat you with them sticks because they don't carry guns. Well, when I was there, they didn't carry guns. They had them big, long sticks. The cops carried all sticks there.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Then I be stuck in Bahamas and shit. You be trash. I'm like, damn, I'm over here stuck all because of. But no, they said, ain't nothing like, as long as you don't go to the bad parts like you said, everything usually cool. I had a friend tell me, he said, on the boat, they got couples that do swinging and shit like that. So don't go to the look for doors that like have pineapples on them or something. Don't knock on them.
Yeah, the upside down. Yep, the upside down pineapple. Yep, that's
upside down pineapples. Yep. He's like, don't go in those. I'm like, I'm not going to those. I'm going to my room. I'm not going to. Shit, the hell, no way. But yeah, man. The swingers rooms, upside down pineapples. Look out for those. I'm like, look out for what? Anybody listen? There will be no recruiting this way. I'll end up whipping some ass on the boat, and then I gotta take me back to Florida because I gotta.
Kapuya.
Damn, kid done whoop some ass on the boat, and now you gotta go back. Man. But yeah, man. This is pretty much just a little reset, man. Gonna go get away for a few days. Just to reset, come back. And yeah, come back ready to. Matter of fact, I'll be back
just in time for WrestleMania. Countdown.
Yes, sir. And WrestleMania is the 19th, 18th, and 19th and 20th, right?
19th and 20th.
Sorry, 19th, 20th, yeah. Yep. I'll be back just in time, baby. Just in time for WrestleMania. Yep. We catch our plane next Tuesday. Yeah, next Tuesday, get down there. So, be going from the 8th to the 14th. Be back that Tuesday. Yeah. Yeah. So, yeah. Nice reset. And yep, everything cool, man. Everything will be cool. But yeah, first time ever being on a ship, so but they said, I got my stuff that, so I don't get seasick. I don't even know if I will get seasick, but just in case, gotta be prepared because I don't want to be on there like, oh, my stomach. Oh, my lunch about to come up. Oh. But I'm like, man, they serve liquor on there, so ain't no way like everybody just on there throwing up, like, you feel me? So Yeah. So I'll be straight though, man. You said you went on a cruise. That was the only time you went?
Yeah, that was the only time. I'd love to go again. I'd love to go again.
Yeah.
I liked it.
We playing this. This has been playing for 2 years, so give ourselves some time to just pay for it and all of that, you know. So that's the way you do it, man. You plan out a time frame when you want to go, and just start paying
Royal
on
Caribbean
it.
is nice. You can set up your account early and put the money down and pay a little bit. I like Royal Caribbean how they do that. So
yeah, and we're on like the 11th floor or something like that. So you know, we're not in the bowels. The bowels of the ship or nothing like that, so that's good too. I'm cool with that because I would like to, you know, be able to sleep instead of feeling like I'm on a waterbed. Like, but nah, I'm sure that, you know, first timer, I'm sure it'd be nice. Excuse me. I'm sure it'd be nice. Yeah, so let's talk some wrestling, man. I seen a promo that Naomi cut, and she had like the caution tape.
We're talking about that. That's SmackDown.
Okay.
Oh yeah, that's coming up in the SmackDown discussion.
Ooh-wee.
We got a lot of people in the chat. Felicia, what's going on? Kevin Tachi, WATD's in the chat. He's like, yeah, let's go. Let's talk about that Cena versus Cody. So, yep. Timu Dracula, Felicia. Oh, that was classic Drew. So yeah, we're talking about that in the WWE segment. So I'll let Kevin get into his thing now.
Let's start with the Indies, New England Fan Fest, and Seekonk this weekend. And bro is going.
I'll be there. I'm going. Yeah, I'm going down there. We had Joseph Bruin on the show. I'll be making my way down to New England Fan Fest. If you have kids or if you can make it there, people, it's cheap money. It's $10, I believe, for the ticket. And I believe kids under 15, I believe, were free.
Yeah.
And there's a ton of superstars and people from all over. But it's not just wrestling. This is also a toy show, collector's cards, and things of that sort. So this is everything. It's at the Ramada Inn in Seekonk. I'll be there. It opens at 5. I'm going to be there. I'm hoping the weather's nice so I can take vengeance, but I'm going. I'll be there in the house and try to get some interviews for next week's show.
Word. And if you see some stuff, I might, you know, you just FaceTime me and then I'll send you the money.
Yeah, that's what we usually do. And hopefully next year when they have the 11th, hopefully we're going to be setting up a vendor's table.
Yeah.
So I think we're going to have our podcast there.
For sure. I mean, you hear all the people that's there this year. Kurt Angle, Jerry Lawler.
Sergeant Slaughter.
Gangrel. It's a bunch of people for you to talk to. For real. So that's gonna be nice. I think Felicia took her child to a wrestling, that one that you missed a couple weeks ago.
Oh, okay. Yeah, the one in Brockton, VFW.
Yeah, because she was trying to get on the link and she couldn't get on there. So I sent her the link through Facebook Messenger.
Yeah, it's a good event. Yeah, the one that's held at the VA. Well, it's the VFW is a nice one. So I'm glad that we've had Ryan Drew on this show. So
shout out Ryan Drew. He cool dude.
Yep.
AEW, congrats to Samantha, Irvin, and Ricochet. They finally got married. I did see. I saw the pictures for that. Swerve said, he said, if I wasn't dealing with Mox at the time, he said I would have went and I would have definitely been there to break that up. I was like, dang. 2025 Owen Hart Foundation tournament at All In, July 12th. That's gonna be fire.
Yeah, the 6 women announced are already. Yeah.
Yeah, the 6 women declared for July 12th is Mecedes, Mone, Athena, Billie, Starkz, Jamie Hayter, Thunder Rosa, and Kris Statlander. Have you ever seen Kris Statlander?
I have. She's a former. I think is that the one that she was in Ring
Beast.
of Honor? I think
She
that
can
was
wrestle.
her.
I know that.
Yeah. That's going to be a good little event on July 12th.
She can wrestle, and yeah.
And whoever wins this, they'll get their shot at Mariah May.
Yeah. What do you mean? Not Mariah May. Because Mariah lost.
Oh no, Toni Storm. Yeah, Mariah lost. It's Toni Storm.
Yeah.
It'd be Toni Storm.
Yeah. Toni Storm. Let me go.
Either way, they got something to deal with.
Yeah.
Either way.
TNA. I'm sorry, never mind. AEW signs New Japan Pro Wrestling's Kevin Knight.
He's nice. I had to look him up. I see why they signed him. He's nice.
Is he? I gotta look him up, see who he is.
He had one AEW match and they signed him. He had one AEW match over the weekend and they signed him. He's nice.
He a high flyer or technical wrestler?
He's everything. He's a little bit of everything.
Kind of like Swerve and
New Japan. New Japan don't really mess with bad talent. If they're coming from New Japan Pro, did they, Vader? You talk about all the people that have come from that New Japan Pro Wrestling.
That's true, because when Hulk Hogan was wrestling in New Japan Pro Wrestling, remember he was doing all kind of moves that you didn't see him doing over here.
Right.
Drop kick. I thought we was gonna see him do a somersault.
Mm-hmm.
Doing all kind of crazy stuff. TNA strips away the Digital Media Championship and announces the TNA International Championship. How you feel about that?
I like it because I hated the name Digital Media Championship. I'm sorry. I thought that shit was corny. I hated it every time I heard it. I'm so glad they said, let's get rid of this shit and get a good name.
So people must not like the word intercontinental. They like international. Because AEW did the same thing. They did the same thing. Instead of intercontinental, they say international or national champion or whatever. Like, there was international and then there was national. I was like, okay. TNA IC tournament will take place at Unbreakable in Vegas on April 17th. You watching it?
Well, they haven't discussed how they're going to do it, but the full tournament is going to happen at Unbreakable. So I want to see who they're going to turn out for this tournament to get this belt. This could be Ricochet's belt. He hasn't gotten a belt. He's not going to get the big belt.
At TNA?
I mean, not Ricochet. Who am I thinking of at TNA? Ah, man. What's the guy's name? It'll come to me. It's not Ricochet.
You talking about Leo Rush?
Yes. Thank you.
He is trash truck juice to me. He is that juice at the bottom of the trash can after they done dumped the trash out.
You think so?
That little bit of juice that's sitting there at the bottom when the sun hit it and it stinks.
The swell.
That's Leo Rush. He was. I remember when he was in WWE, he was just terrible. They couldn't do nothing with him.
I gotta see who they're gonna put in this tournament before I can see, but they'll be announcing it, and it's gonna be a tournament. It'll be held at Unbreakable on the 17th of April, and we'll know. And I believe this is the one that they moved. Originally, this was going to happen on WrestleMania weekend, and they moved it.
And they said, no.
Tickets ain't selling.
Yeah. They said, yeah, we don't want to do that. Benefit show for injured star Chris Bay was packed with stars from all promotions. Chris Bay, what happened to him?
So Chris Bay was injured real bad. So they had he hasn't been back yet. They threw a benefit match to raise money for him. This guy must be liked because Rey Mysterio was in the house. There were stars from all different promotions from all over. Everywhere you looked, there was somebody there from some promotion to support this guy and help him raise money, which is great because, one of the things about a lot of these lower promotions is they don't have the money to pay people when injured. That's one of the reasons why Rey Fenix is now with the WWE. But it was nice to see the turnout. If you guys want to look up the event for Chris Bay and see Rey Mysterio. Like I said, Dominic was there. There was a lot of stars that are usually told you can't show up at another promotion, but they were there. So good stuff. And then Felicia mentioned something in the chat that didn't make the TNA story. The story here is that we might have a final match in the making between the Hardy Boys and the Dudley Boys. One final match. I'm down for that. I don't know about you. I'm down for that.
They just,
because they're gonna go all out. They're gonna go all out. They're gonna do too much. But I'm gonna love the fact they're gonna do too much.
Yeah, we'll see. I like the nostalgia of them fighting again, fighting each other. Probably be like a table match or something.
Oh, it's gotta be a TLC. It's gotta be a TLC.
Yeah,
it's gotta be a TLC.
Table ladders and chair match. Yeah, so I'm sure that'll be dope.
Who you liking that? Who you think? Drop in the chat, people. Who you think pulls this one?
I think the Hardys will pull it out. I think so. If it's strictly a tables match, Hardy's losing. But if they make it a TLC, I think the Hardys win. It's just the type of match.
Yeah, I think if it's just a tables match, I'm gonna go with you. If it's
Dudley's
TLC,
ain't coming back losing no tables match. But if it's TLC, I can see them losing.
Yep. Right down to the Ultimate Wire last battle. Yeah, I think it's a hell of a match. I can't wait. I could picture tables being set on fire, multiple ladders being bent and broken.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know if they'll do the fire. Did the Dudleys really did they participate in like fire tables? I don't think they did.
No, but I think they would, because I think they've really got to push it for this final match. I think they really got to push the envelope.
Yeah, I mean, what
But I think if it's a TLC, I got the Hardys. If it's just strictly tables, it's Dudleys all day with a good ass win. I hope it's like a pinfall anywhere on it. I hope
that'd be fire. It need to be anyway, because they not gonna. If them of us is outside, they not trying. They too old. You get put through a table, I'm not throwing him in the ring. Just where the ref at? Because WWE time. Rumor: referee Jessica Carr to make her in-ring debut at Evolution PLE in July. That is the women's pay-per-view. I believe that women's pay-per-view is going to be something next level this year.
I'm thinking about going. That's right here in my backyard in Connecticut.
Oh, that's right, it is.
Yep, it's at the casino. I might check the nights out and stay a night. I got a friend who goes to the casino quite a bit.
Reach out, see if we can get.
I might be able to get a comp room.
Oh, really?
A comp room, yeah, because he might have a comp room. Sometimes he gets tickets to events. I might reach out to him and see if he can get tickets. But I'm actually putting in for press passes for this event if it goes down. Right now, there's no date really.
Yeah.
The date has been tentative. Nothing's really been etched in stone, but yeah, it's July 15th is that weekend, I believe it's going to be. So all women's PLE is going to be crazy.
Crazy.
And if she makes her debut, does she keep her? So they've said that she's done some matches already. She's got a headgear, mask, and stuff. I would have really liked her to see the true storyline. I really think a character who was a ref, we've seen it before, we've had it, Danny Davis, but I think a woman coming in and saying that she was this referee, and I would say she has to come in a heel. I would make her a heel and be like, look, I got tired of seeing all you women get all this attention. Now I'm here to show you that I can do everything that you can do. I'd like to see that from her, but from what I'm seeing her do in the dark matches, I think it's kind of corn, but I think maybe they were doing that to keep it secret. She may come out as herself at Evolution. You know what I'm saying? This referee turned wrestler. If she comes out as herself at this PLE, I think the storyline blows up. I think the storyline blows way up for her. And don't let her be a force in the ring.
She still would start in NXT though. I mean, in my opinion, I think they would still put her there first. NXT got so much talent. Like some of those women are going to start moving up. Like the one girl that Jey Uso is supposedly dating, she's super dope. She can wrestle. she's dope. So, and then they got the tall girl that used to be a what was she? Was she play volleyball or something? But she's tall, dark skinned girl.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. Yeah,
she's super strong. I can see her going at it with Nia Jax and Rodriguez. So I think some of these women are gonna start moving up. KO helped Drew and beat Randy Orton. Listen, Randy is starting to hear voices again. KO is gonna get his ass whooped at WrestleMania. I'm sorry, it's gonna be bad.
I think so too.
I think we're gonna see the punt. We're gonna see the punt to the head. Like,
yeah,
we might see more than one.
KO's coming off of 2 great matches. This is the one he gets his ass kicked. This is the one he gets his ass kicked. And he's gonna get a good ass RKO out of nowhere. It's coming. This is gonna be a good ass one.
Yeah, because ain't no telling where he's gonna pull it from. I mean,
it has to be WrestleMania pop deserving. For him.
So that means then it's gonna be KO trying to go for a stunner, and in the middle of the stunner, boom.
It could be.
RKO.
It's coming. Or it could be when he goes to do this. Yeah, it's coming. It's coming.
Yeah, because
it's gonna be big.
Kick him in the stomach, and as soon as he tries to, as soon as you kick him in the stomach, and he goes to raise his head so he can do the, then Randy raises up with the RKO. I think that's gonna be super dope. The contract signing.
Hold on. We got the one before. That. The contract signing. Ray Phoenix. Because there was something that happened with that. There was something that lets us. So if you watch Smackdown on Friday night, there was a Ray Phoenix.
I got Ray Phoenix too. I just got him. He's up here.
Yeah. There was a Ray Phoenix promo that played. And when they came out the promo, the discussion was the fact that him and Penta are brothers, and they were openly talking about the Lucha Brothers. If you guys watch SmackDown, Penta had a match, which everybody said that he was going to win. Everybody said that he was going to win, this was going to happen, and he's going to be going on to WrestleMania, and guess what? Penta lost. Penta lost that match. When I saw Penta lose that match and get pinned, I said, I already know what's happening. I already know what's happening now. We talked about it on the show, and now that just solidifies my prediction that you can talk about the tag team division right now all you want. There's a lot of talent in that tag team division, but they are about to put Penta and Rey Fenix as a tag team, and they are about to bring this cruiserweight division to the WWE like nobody's ever seen before. And I think realistically, you can have Penta and his brother in a WrestleMania match, even though Rey Fenix is just getting here. I think you could have them in a tag team match, maybe to open on Saturday night. But the question is who you let them open with. Maybe the Creed brothers, or maybe, you know what I'm saying? But they're talented. But who do you put them up against at WrestleMania on a Saturday night? First,
the what's that team from Motor City?
Motor City Machine Guns.
Machine Guns, yeah.
Ooh, that could be a good opening match for WrestleMania, and to bring, because you're gonna see that pop. You're gonna see how crazy at WrestleMania they will feel for this.
I'm wondering if they're gonna let him come on SmackDown first.
So yeah, and that's the thing. He's gonna be on SmackDown this Friday. So he's coming on SmackDown Friday.
Okay.
Penta's Raw. But if they want to be a tag team, now you can have this. You could bring Adam Pearce and Nick Aldis into this conversation, and he could say, "Hey, okay, I'll let you take Penta to SmackDown, but you got to give me somebody in return," because that's happened many times already. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They've done this before. So I think it's coming. I think the Lucha Brothers are definitely coming to the WWE Cruiserweight.
I believe that they're going to keep them separate for now. I believe they're going to keep Penta on Raw. They're going to keep Rey Fenix on SmackDown. Let Rey Fenix get some, like you said, that Cruiserweight title is, they got to, I think that's more important right now than them teaming up, even though they're going to. So just like Jay and Jimmy, you know what I'm saying? I think they're going to. I think they're gonna let Rey Fenix get his feet wet a little bit first, and then if he's ever getting jumped or something, you know, all of a sudden, then boom, here comes Penta.
Felicia said DIY, good pick, or Pretty Deadly. I'm tired of Pretty Deadly.
Pretty Deadly is so trash. Oh my goodness. Pretty Deadly. What can I say? I have nothing good to say about Pretty Deadly at all. Their wardrobe is trash. Their moves are trash. Pretty Deadly, probably more than likely. Pretty Deadly terrible. They probably were at that party in
Slave.
Okay. All right. Let me stop.
Oh man.
I was going to name them again, but I stopped. Yeah, Pretty Deadly's they're trash. Do you remember the Heavenly Bodies?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Remember that move they used to do that everybody got injured on when they did it to them? They pull one guy to the rope, the other guy, you lift him up like this, and then the one guy jumps and grabs your head and like darts your head first into from being up here. Boy, they was injuring guys. Idiots, man. Yo, like y'all can't think of a different move? Or y'all can't get on the same page where you're not hurting the guy? Like the guys were like, it was like missile because this guy up here is not communicating with the guy back here. So when you lift him up, instead of him just coming down with the momentum, he's pulling your head down. So you end up being going from this to this head first. Boom. Why? Somebody, listen, the Heavenly Bodies, I seen some old videos. I was like, let me look at these videos. The Heavenly Bodies. I seen a guy when they did the finisher to him, the guy didn't move. It was like either he's selling the shit out of this or he's really injured. And my sentiments was he wasn't selling nothing. He was really hurt. And then I was like, okay. It wasn't just that person either. It was a few people that he did that to. I said, this is crazy. I can't believe that they are allowing this finisher to be done like this. Damn nuts, man. Contract signing, CM Punk, Seth Rollins, and my chief, your chief, everybody's chief, the one and only tribal chief, Roman Reigns. Everybody put your ones up. Acknowledge your tribal chief. I did not see the way that the contract signing went. I did not see it going that way. I want to see now how Jey Uso is going to feel about this. He's not main eventing anything. He can't even main event WrestleMania now because now that triple threat match is the final match on Sunday.
I wouldn't be upset because I said this. That Intercontinental isn't a big belt. It's a great story.
You mean the World Heavyweight?
He's getting that belt. He's getting that belt.
The World Heavyweight, yeah.
Yeah, he's getting that belt. But that belt isn't WrestleMania main event belt. It's not. And that's an opening match belt on one of the nights, or maybe a mid-card match. And we'll really break these matches down. I don't think that's a main event belt. I don't.
Really?
I don't.
You think the Intercontinental belt will be defended after that one?
I think that belt it's a mid-carder at best, I think. I don't think that's a main event belt. I think you've got women's belts that are over that belt.
You know what? I wouldn't be surprised.
Don't get me wrong. Jay and Gunther are both great wrestlers. They're both great wrestlers, but they're not at that top level. They're not at the Seth Rollins, CM Punk, Roman Reigns level. They're not at the Cody Rhodes, John Cena level yet. They're just not.
I wouldn't be surprised if they didn't start WrestleMania off.
I think that's what's going to happen. I think that's going to be your opening match, either Saturday or Sunday. That's going to be the opening match because it allows them to set the tone for the rest of the night. Because it used to be the crappy matches, but now that they've gone to 2 nights, I've noticed that first match, we've had some great first matches because if you have a hot first match, it sets the tone because now everybody's like, shit, I got to go out there and top this shit. Right. So you gotta, I think that's, you get the yeet and all that shit out in the first go around. Get the crowd ready. Get the crowd going. Then
they'll probably keep that for Sunday night then.
Yeah, Sunday night might be the best night for that. Yep.
Get the yeet out in the beginning. Yeah.
Yep.
I agree.
And let him win. Because I think, like I said this before, and I'll say this again, Saturday Night Main Event is a quarterly PLE event. That's going to be his PLE. Don't get me wrong. Jay's a great guy. I was one of the first that said he should be made. But even his logo shows he's getting his belt at WrestleMania, but it ain't a main event match. He's going to get it, and then WWE's main event show is his show.
He's going to run, Saturday Night Main Event, yeah.
That's going to be his show. And he'll defend that belt in a quarterly fashion on that show, just like others have had on that Saturday Night's Main Event. And you've had some greats who had their belts defended on that show. I believe Honky Tonk Man was one of them. I think Ricky Drag. And so there's some greats that have held that belt on Saturday Night's Main Event. So
Hulk Hogan has, Ultimate Warrior has. So
Yep. Don't hate.
Yeah. 1023 real quick. Give you
as far as the
raw
contract
review.
signing goes, though, what's the friggin' favor now? Because the favor isn't what everybody thought.
I don't know. Excuse me. I don't know what the favor is. I've been trying to think. Nothing. I have no clue now. What the favor even what the possibility it could be. No freaking clue.
Yeah,
I guess we're just gonna have to see.
I can't see them breaking up Roman and the Wise Man. I just can't see it.
CM Punk's his best friend though.
I know.
I don't know.
I know. And we ain't gonna find this shit out till WrestleMania. So
right. I think what's gonna end up happening is the winner of the match is gonna come down to if Paul Heyman is gonna screw somebody. You know. It's gonna come down to CM Punker and he gonna have to make a tough decision.
Right.
Real quick, give your Raw review.
Raw was just crazy again from London. The last match was crazy as hell. It went exactly the way we thought it was going to go to set up that it's going to be a three-way match. But what the key here for me was at Raw was who roasted who, and that was Cody and John Cena went at it on the mic. And one of the things I've said to people before is that John Cena can hold his own on the mic. He held his own against The Rock when they had the whole Fruity Pebble thing and all that stuff. He held his own against The Rock. John Cena has held his own. But this promo that they cut on Raw, you ever see a promo get cut and you feel like they went a little too personal, like they went a little too real? You know that dudes went to the back and was like, yo, bro.
Yeah.
Cause Cena came out, he said what he said. Then Cody came out, and I was like, oh shit. Cody's going there? But then he gave the mic to Cena, and Cena just, well, like he said, I bury people. And Cena did just that. He buried the man verbally so bad that he got Cody out of his character, and Cody dropped that S-bomb.
Yeah.
So and pay attention, people. John Cena said Cody's not the guy he wants to be. And what have we seen 3 times now from Mr. Cody Rhodes? We saw Mr. Cody Rhodes not care about Kevin Owens after their match. We saw Cody Rhodes drop the F-bomb to The Rock. And then Cody Rhodes just dropped the S-bomb to Cena. So Cena is 100% right in everything he's saying. You're not the guy that you want to be. You faking to everybody.
Yeah.
And I think what he's saying is dead on. But after Monday night, Cena's getting that belt because Cody got him in the cutter and knocked him out. And as soon as I saw that, I said, Cena's getting the belt.
Because he put him in the cutter.
Much.
Yeah.
We see this too many times. Yep. We see this too many times, man. He's getting the belt. Cena's getting that belt.
That's going to be crazy. People going to lose their mind. I know somebody specifically that thinks John Cena is the GOAT. I don't know how or why or what the hell people are, they're smoking some really good drugs because I don't see him as that. But, yeah, whatever. Last topic, WrestleMania, 19 days away.
I got a lot
I'm excited
to talk about, but I want to save it when we have our WrestleMania show, man.
Yeah, we got. I have one that I want to talk about too, but I want to save it as well.
Yeah, because I already have my pick for sleeper match.
You don't know all the matches yet. That's coming, but another way that we know Jey Uso's gonna win, because after Raw, what happened to Jimmy? He's definitely getting that belt.
When you bloody up some of these brother like that. I've been saying.
And then we're going to do it after that. We're going to do it. What did he do? He said, I was over there mad as hell. Like, mad as hell, man. Goodness gracious.
It's the most obvious win of WrestleMania right now in my book.
Yeah, that one's the most obvious.
Jey is the most obvious win.
Like Jay's going over, and that's going to be so dope. I'm gonna be hyped because for many reasons we're gonna get a belt with him as a toy, an Ultimate Edition probably, and it's gonna be great for him. I can't wait. But yeah, y'all, that's the show, y'all. WrestleMania is right around the corner. We got 2 weeks.
Yeah. Goldberg started training. I saw that news story. Goldberg has started training, but to me, if he's training, that doesn't put him at WrestleMania. No. I would say that puts him at SummerSlam.
Yeah, SummerSlam he'll be ready.
SummerSlam.
Yeah.
So that will be his retirement going out match.
Yeah.
One thing I do want to say about WrestleMania that we can really talk about. Are you happy with the Hall of Fame pick so far?
I'm okay with that. Yeah. So far, I'm all right.
Okay.
They got to get a couple more, But, yeah. I'm cool with the Hall of Fame right now.
I'm happy with it. I'm really liking the Bret Hart, a 3-time Hall of Famer. He's going in for
the excellence of execution.
Are you before we get? Are you happy with this new category for best match of all time?
Oh, for sure.
Which is what that's a crazy one because you could
him and Stone Cold.
Keep that. Yeah, there's a lot of matches that you could name Hall of Fame matches. You can go way back. That Don Morocco Superfly Snooker match in Madison Square Garden. Of course, you definitely got to mention the Undertaker and
Shawn Michaels.
Cactus Jack. No, well, that's one too. Yeah, that's one too. But the
Undertaker and Mankind. Yeah.
I
have that.
Hell in the Cell.
I have that toy right there. That's the Mankind. It's a defining moments, and it has. It's the Mankind that has the tooth in his nose from when he got through off. Yeah,
and that is actually episode 1 of the new season of Dark Side of the Ring. That whole match with exclusive interviews from Cactus Jack himself, Mankind himself.
That's fire. That's super fire. So we'll see. We'll see what happens.
Yeah, I can't wait.
But hey, y'all, that's the show. We had a good time. WrestleMania right around the corner. Next Saturday and Sunday.
The 19th and the 20th.
Oh my goodness.
2 weeks away.
Y'all better get ready. Get ready. For my co-host Sinister One, I'm Lito. This is Turnbuckles and Spilt Liquor Podcast. And we are out.
Peace. Everybody in the chat, outie.
Getting me in vantage points, so I can't abandon joints. Gotta grab the coins, pay me wickedly. Superman of Thor, who am I? Haters mimic me, and they fans cheer him on with their capabilities. Wow. Double entendre, crazy lyrically. Had to read a page in Timothy to take it seriously. Cause I ain't scared, I ain't got no fear, baby, get with me. Open doors for the people, you can say it's chivalry. I drop bombs, it'll be a day in infamy. Mainly cause all my ops feeling painful instantly. Stay for sympathy, not me. Creating imagery that everybody you like. I made a simile. Facts.